Good evening and a very warm welcome to our Friday show. I'm back in the studio once again. We did have a bit of a mess up last week. I was here last Saturday, but don't think YouTube was working correctly.
No.
We're back. Miles got a bit of a call tonight, so I'm going to take over from the show. We've got some topics to discuss, and we're going to go for a fun one, really. And let's enjoy it like usual.
Yes, why not? You know, it's more talking referees, to be honest, Dan, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's because, as everyone knows, young Dan is a referee and he's also an ambassador for Don't Cross the Line, so he referees each weekend. Comes back with a few nice stories and good stories after time.
Some funny ones too.
Some funny ones as well. But you're alright, you teams, don't worry, you know, you're not in the red book, are you, Dan?
Not
you
yet.
know what I mean? Danger book, that's what we're calling. But Dan's going to go through a few things on what it's like to be a referee, how you can get involved, and everything to do with about a referee, even the verbal abuse and the aggressive behaviour that we see on touchlines. And Dan at his young age has come across one or two incidents, not so many, thankfully, and he's just going to talk us through how and when you started refereeing yourself, Dan.
Yeah, no problem. First of all, I'm just going to start obviously with our rookie ref book, which obviously Miles produced about 6 months ago now, is it?
No, 12 months. 12
months ago. See, time flies when you're having fun. It's just rookie ref, really. Obviously, no matter where you are now, if you look at the Premier League referees, your grassroots referees, everyone started in this exact same position, and that was me, nearly 3 years ago now. So it was September 2023 I started, wasn't it? Well, I tried to start in September 2022, but I wasn't old enough.
No, that's
I was 13, not 14.
You were eager, weren't you?
I was.
You used to come in here, Dan, didn't you? Every time. When can I go? Can I do any games? And I'm going, you just got to wait.
I messaged Mal on my 13th birthday. Hi Mal, can you send me the link for the course? And he went, you can't. I've got to wait another year. And I was like, damn it. But I'm here now, I'm 16, so I've been refereeing. I'm in my third season. It is starting September 2023. It was eventful. I enjoyed it. So for any of young referees in general who want to start the course, do it. That is one thing I can say to you, do it. If obviously you've got any questions about that, go and email milo@don'tcrosstheline.com or info@don'tcrosstheline.com, because we can .co.uk for the info one, is it? We can send that over to you, whether it's Liverpool County FA or you're down in London, in the Midlands, North East, North West, wherever. We can get your contacts for that, and I would do the ref course. I love refereeing, and obviously if you're coming to the end of your playing career, refereeing's great. Obviously I started to drop out of football playing a little bit because being a goalkeeper is quite a hard position to play. Obviously you're the only player in that position for your team, and refereeing took over my life, and obviously I'm here every week doing shows with Mal. Saturdays, Sundays, I'm out in the morning at grassroots leagues refereeing the open age now, so I've just joined the business league too, going for my second game this weekend with them. I'm also on the promotion pathway, and that's how far you get along. So once you're settled into being a football referee, obviously taking that next step from being a rookie ref, it's good because obviously you see different aspects of the game, and you're viewing it from a different position. Even now, obviously, me being a referee for about 3 years, I'll just say 3 years, make it easier, make it sound better.
More experience.
Yeah, more experience, of course.
Yeah.
I've been doing, obviously now, who's been tuning into the show, I've been doing my sport course as I'm on leadership now, so not only have I been witnessing sport as a player, from when I used to play football as a young kid, early teenager, from now the referee for the past 3 years, I've also had to go into it being a coach, and obviously Mal himself, obviously you know what it's like to be a coach. I know you've officiated some games, haven't you? Once or twice.
Yeah, but not through choice.
Not through choice.
Yeah, it has been forced on me, and I've always said, honestly, if you've done it as a manager and you go into refereeing and trying to coach the kids as well, it's so hard.
You can't.
That's when you realise just how hard a job that the referee has. And you've got to bear with them, you've got to respect them in 100% ways, honestly, you really have. Because how many managers have you talked to out there, who tried to take over the game because the official hasn't turned up for some reason whatsoever? They just can't do it and they hate it.
Well, managers even say to me, I haven't even turned up when I stood right in front of them.
Well, there you go.
On the Sunday, so do you know what you do? Hand them the whistle. They stay silent for the rest of the match. That's one way, obviously facing abuse as a referee. It's not going to be grassroots football if you don't have someone who's going to question the decision, but hopefully that's obviously what me and Mal, well, what Mal's been doing for the past 21 years now. That's what we've been trying to conquer.
Well, I've been in grassroots football for over 40 years.
Yeah.
That's running teams on and off. And the campaign has been over 21 years, as you say now. It's just unbelievable. And it's gone through the roof, as you do, as you know, Dan. And, you know, that's why you become on board as an ambassador, young ambassador. There's a lot of changes that's going to be happening. Dan's going to be involved in a lot of those as well.
Stay tuned to these.
Stay tuned.
Big steps of our company, yeah.
And this is why Dan's coming into the studio more often, because he realises what it entails and what we're going to be doing. So for any guests who are coming in, it's going to be unbelievable, isn't it? Yeah. What they're going to learn, what they're going to go through, how the interviews are going to go. We're even going to conduct Spotify in a more professional way.
Yeah.
And any podcasting outlets that we will be going on to make it more professional. We've done Cross the Line with the lads, with more kids coming in. Dan's going to be standing there as well. And Dan will have his own email address as well. Yeah. So watch out for that. Everything's honestly.
And if you want anything from obviously that referee point of view, as a young referee and obviously being an ambassador for Don't X the Line, send it over to, obviously I can't publish the email yet because I don't have one.
Well, you can give the info.
But we can do the info.
Make an address for Dan.
The info at don'txtheline.co.uk because I will be probably gaining access to that sooner or later.
Yeah.
And we can email back into them. Reply to you with any information you need regarding grassroots football, whether it's obviously ways to become a grassroots coach, referee. We will find a way to respond and help you out with that. I'm sure we will, won't we, Mel?
Well, we definitely will. You know, the experience that I've had over the years, you know, there's many young referees out there who have come across and who've been struggling with the intimidation from the sidelines, from coaches, managers and parents themselves. And we've taught them, do you know what? Over the years, there's been many a referee, youngsters have been in tears, and we've seen them as well, Dan. And they've come and we've had a chat to them, and they've been on the verge of leaving. And I think we must have 100% record in Don't Cross the Line to try and encourage these referees to go back out there and show them who's boss, basically, with this whistle.
Yeah.
And don't take any intimidation whatsoever as a young referee. And we tell young referees to go on deaf ears. That means, because the reason we say that is because the confrontation from some of these parents who think that they own everyone and all about football, they start shouting to you to try and intimidate a referee.
Sorry, Mal, what did you say?
Yes, so what they want to try and do is, as Dan just got on deaf ears then, this is what they do. And if you answer them back, that's what they want.
Yeah.
You're falling into their trap. So if you go on deaf ears and carry on doing what you do best and not using that whistle and officiating the kids, talk to the manager at half-time, or the coach, or full-time, and let your feelings know about that parent. If that parent will not stop, then you blow the whistle, call the manager to you, or the two managers, and you have a conversation with them and ask them to remove those parents from the sidelines.
Speaking of that, Mal, obviously last week's show, like I said, we had a bit of a confusion with YouTube, so it didn't publish it. I was going to a county cup match.
Yeah.
At said county cup match, I had a similar experience. That I did have a parent from one of the teams, obviously underage team, so I'm not going to name names, but I had a parent shouting at me, shouting a bit of abuse at me. So next time the ball went out of play, I stopped the play, I went over to the manager, and I just told him, sort your line out, I'm not happy with the way they're speaking to me. And I left it at that. I started to turn, walked about 5 yards towards, I think it was a corner ball, so obviously walking back into position for the corner. The same parent hears what I say to that manager and shouts over, "Ref, you cannot tell the manager that, speak to me instead." And I turned straight back round, went to the manager, "Get him gone or the game gets abandoned." Said parent, no words, rest of the game. The remaining half an hour, no words said, nothing. Worst case, I would have given me whistle band to the coach to give to the parent. Does he want to ref it? But as you say, if you do that any game, they're going to say no. And I find it, to be honest, obviously refereeing now for 3 years, I find it hilarious.
Well, plus the fact though, Dan, they're ruining their own child's performance on that field of play, aren't they?
Don't get me wrong, that game was magnificent.
Brilliant.
I think it was 4-3.
That's
it was
fantastic.
a really tight game. It was round 4 of the County Cup. It was amazing. Really good game to referee as well.
Well, you know, you stood your ground, you were going on deaf, you didn't answer back to that parent because that's what he wanted.
And that's what
You've gone to the manager.
We get in trouble for that as well.
Yes.
When you obviously you do your referee course, you're going to be told, a parent or spectator says this to you, what do you do in this situation? The answer every time, speak to the coach to deal with it, because that's the coach's problem, not yours.
And if the coach doesn't deal with it,
they get the punishment.
see?
So if that coach doesn't, if I go to a coach, sort your parent out, and he says no, first thing I do, go straight into my pocket and get that yellow card out, because I've asked the coach to sort his own team out, because that spectator goes under the coach and their team. And if he doesn't, the club gets a fine for the yellow card because of the parent. But if it goes under the manager's name, because they're the ones who take charge in that situation.
Well, they're in control of their own touchline.
And if they don't, their problem, and they get booked for it. But yeah, I don't like to use cards.
No.
Why would you?
Well, you shouldn't have to. But when you've got people like that who are dictating to you, can you imagine, Dan, if you were a weaker referee, if you're one of these referees who are a little bit scared of that parent and they bow down to them, can you imagine this is what these parents do, or coaches? They try and intimidate a referee. They're basically bullying a referee into making a decision for their side. They don't have a referee badge, they haven't done the course, and they're dictating to the likes of a young referee who has gone out there, done the course, and learned the laws of the game. This is what these parents think. They know the laws of the game. They don't need to go out and take a referee course. Well, I'm sorry, if you want to take a whistle up, you do. And stop giving the hassle to the young referees who are there to develop their skills as well. That's all they're there for, to improve. But you're not going to improve a referee if you're out there showing animosity and obviously all the aggro, basically that coming towards a young referee. You're going to scare them away. But Dan, his experience, he can handle it himself, absolutely brilliant, and you just hear this story. And what he's trying to say is, if you're a young referee and you want to have a go, or future, the courses, just get in touch with your local county FA.
Get in touch, obviously research your local county FA, and if you can't, let us know. We'll obviously sort it out as well if we can. We'd love to help. But just obviously, Mal then speaking over the young referees. We had this conversation last week, but like I say, YouTube wasn't working properly.
Yeah.
How to identify a young referee. So young referees, for the Liverpool County FA, we have a yellow armband that goes on the side of on our sleeve. That states we are an FA under 18 referee for the Liverpool County. I know other counties are different. They give out purple shirts, so they have the purple shirt programme. So if you are an under 18 referee, please wear them, because not only does it point you out to parents, spectators, coaches and players, it points you out to other referees. So you might see more experienced referees or maybe older age groups. They might come over saying, oh, how are you finding it? Is anyone giving you stick? Yeah, put this in. If you go into do a match report because someone's been really abusive and aggressive to you, opening sentence, you say, I was wearing my yellow armband or purple shirt. This happened at this game. Not only do they get a punishment, but it's an advanced punishment because they have been showing abuse towards a minor. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you're under 18 or older and you've got the same referee qualification as the other referees on your field. You're a minor at the end of the day, so not only are you giving yourself an extra layer of protection, you're also probably slowing down the abuse as well, and almost trying to prevent it from happening again. Because if, say, Team A in the league commit that abusive offence and they get punishment for it, whether it's a point deduction, fine, or a club ban, Team B might say, ooh, I've got away with one there, kind of thing, and they will know not to do that in because they don't want to affect their team. It's like I say, it's just an extra layer of protection, really, and it helps you point out who you are and why you're there.
It's a massive deterrent, what Dan's, and it's just to say as well that referee is still a minor under the age of 18 years of age. So really, if you start verbally abusing that official, then you're looking at safeguarding and bullying action against you or your club from the county FA, because they are now banning, aren't they? Strongly.
Cheshire FA have been a big one, because I'm based in Cheshire, but obviously I'm associated with the Liverpool County FA. Cheshire FA have put a 3-year ban on someone. They've also put points deductions, club fines in, heavy bans. I think someone's got an 8-year ban because they abused the referee, physically abused them.
Yeah.
It's good to see these counties taking a stand in that, because, like I say, you see this happening, you don't want it to happen to you, so you don't do it.
And the message out there is simple: just go and support your child playing football.
Yeah.
Regardless, and if you're a friend of the person who's got the child playing football, you stay away from being irate. You stand there and you encourage those kids to play, and also encourage the referees to officiate, because without them, there is no game. And this is what we try and say and emphasise to each and every one of you. Respect and respect are the best things in grassroots football. If you go out there and leave the referee to officiate, let the kids play. That's part and parcel of grassroots football, isn't it?
Because obviously we've let them play, haven't we? We want to play. We're there to play. When I bring in captains at the start of a game, my line is what I said: we're here for a game of football, so let's play football. Play to the whistle. Respect yourselves, respect your coaches, respect your parents, and respect me.
And the committees.
And whoever's there, respect them. That's all we can ask for when we're playing football today. So we'd go out there, enjoy the game, and then go away side, head to tails kind of thing, and then break into a match. And usually when I do that, I don't have no trouble at all. Obviously, I've told the players to respect them. Obviously, that's up to the coaches and parents if they want to respect me. But if they don't, like I say, put your report in and they get in trouble.
Well, there you go. So that's
take your own stand.
Yes, a strong message to you, to managers, coaches, to parents, and especially to young referees who are wanting to come into the game and learn the game. And I know there's a lot of referees, young referees now. I'm not too sure how many experienced referees you've come from. Or is there a lot in your league?
Well, I wouldn't count because I've got quite a big league, but I remember when I'd done my referee course, we had 23 people. 2 people were over the age of 18. 21 others were all minors. Whether that's 14 to age 18, we were all under 18 referees. It was a great course. So I think 2 or 3. I think we had a father and son doing the course together, and another obviously older referee to start on their refereeing journey with us all at the same time.
And over the years,
the young ones.
We were talking earlier on, Dan, about over the years about respect. Dan's wearing the t-shirt there, look, and that's what he takes with him. And obviously we're going to have a massive month in April with the 12th.
Well, believe it or not, I'm actually wearing last year's shirt. The ones in the wardrobe.
See, and Dan's got a collection. You've got a signed one as well, haven't you?
Yes, I do.
So there you go. So what we're trying to say is, you see these shirts as well. This is respect. This is what we brought out, and don't cross the line. To make sure when we say respect, remember it's just a catchy phrase to say, you know, that's a great one, that's a great deterrent.
Yeah.
I'm going to go there and watch the kids play and develop the skills, and let the referees develop their skills as well, because they may want to take their levels that further. And on those weekends at the EFL Virtue Trophy final at Wembley Stadium, we have the referees during the warm-ups wearing these t-shirts. Then the following week it's the 18th, which includes
the Merseyside derby at the Hill Dickinson Stadium.
So Dan's made up because we are making history, and Dan will be photographing those referees as well.
Row 10 North Stand.
There you go, see, and he's going to be made up. He'll try and talk to the referees on our behalf as well if he can. And then we got the 25th, the following week. So the PGMOL and the Premier League and the PFA have kindly given us an extension to don't cross the line, respect, because they know it's working.
Yeah. And during those 3 weekends, or the 3 weeks of match days we're also taking part in a Don't Cross the Line ref plan.
This is brilliant, this is kids as well.
Yeah, so the season's still going at that point. So we're asking, obviously, grassroots clubs to maybe include a poster, a team photo, where you're showing respect.
Is this the ref plan that we're
This is our ref plan, yes, Mark.
Yes.
So obviously you've got your respect, your respect, and you've got your encouragement, and you've got to show friendship. We've done those 3 words because those 3 words, if you look at the opening letter, they spell ref. Respect, encouragement and friendship. And that's everything that we want to see on the football fields.
And the kids can do a competition around that, can't they? Come up with something, because what we're trying to do is give a winning prize to a team. And it might be 1 or 2, because we're going to try and get some of the businesses involved to donate prizes, and there could be some crackers out there. So we're encouraging all the teams out there for those weekends involved, for the Respect Awareness weekends, the national. We want you to make it extra special for your referee on the field of play and off the field of play. What can you come up with using that ref plan? What can you come up with? And what have we got again for the ref plan? What's it stand for?
Respect, encouragement and friendship.
See? And all you have to do, you can come up with a poster, you can draw a poster with the referee. We know there's images that you can take with the handshake of a referee, but there's kids out there who'll come up with a fantastic idea, and we're looking for the best idea to get out there for our national campaign. Can you come up with it? Can you draw something up? And I'm sure Dan will be made up as well. You know, you can get in touch with Dan, info@don'textheline.co.uk, and address it to Dan, and he'll deal with all them. For any child who wants to get involved in our club in this competition and see if you can win your team a prize.
Yeah, exactly that, man. And that brings us to the end of the show, doesn't it?
I think it has. We come to the end of the show and it's been really, really compact. Unfortunately, as I say, I'm out and about tomorrow with the North Liverpool, who do have a lot of young referees as well there, Dan. They're really, really good. They attract quite a few minors to refereeing, and I think they're absolutely brilliant, the North Liverpool. So I'm going to be out there tomorrow. I'll try and get to the Kirby League, if not this week, next week, because we've got a load on, haven't we?
Yeah.
We're going to be absolutely inundated.
I think we're getting that busy now with obviously the business and all that, so I'm going to have to maybe once or twice drop out of refereeing for a week, so you might lose a referee just so we can help Mal and support, obviously support Don't Cross the Line.
Because it only benefits grassroots.
Yeah. Exactly that, so it doesn't mean much to me, because I know that week in, week out, there's always going to be games that need referees no matter what. And obviously sadly not every referee can make each week, but if I know I'm not going to be there for a particular reason, which obviously will be helping Mal, it's fine by me, because we're out there promoting it.
And that's what we need to do, promote it. We ask the clubs to promote it as well. Get behind it if you can. And all I can say to you is good luck to Dan in his games tomorrow and the weekend. Over the weekend. 5 games over this weekend. Don't know about the weather, I'm not too sure on that. No, cold, and I think it's going to be cold.
It's going to be cold, it always is. It's middle of winter, isn't it?
Well, there you go. So for myself, Mal Lee.
And young Dan, well, young
Dan, yeah, he is, yeah. Young Dan, yeah. I wonder where he got that from, wondering he's there. Anyway, we'll be back again tomorrow, not with Dan, and we still got to mention Jane.
Yeah,
we will have Jane. We're just waiting to get the studio done, and then get Jane, and he can talk about his wrestling as well.
Yes.
So keep up the good work there, Jane, and we'll see you tomorrow. For myself, Mal Lee, and all the team here at the Grassroots Show, Don't Cross the Line, Respect Programme, Heart of Gold initiatives, no ref, no game, one step ahead on mental health, very important. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great weekend. Cheerio for now.
Good night, God bless.